this is what $27 look like, right? What a difference some cheap hair and some makeup can do. I'm telling you, I swear. So this hair was Outre purple pack, and one pack did my entire head, and I'm absolutely in love with it. I'm loving the look. It's different for me. I did an invisible part, and I'm loving the fullness. It's curly, it's soft, it's big. If you don't like big hair, then this hairstyle is definitely not for you, but it's gorgeous. It's gorgeous hair, and it's cheap. I only spent $27 or $28. You can find it at $24 at some beauty supply stores sell it only for $24. So between $24 to $28, and that's all you need with some glue and some scissors, and you're good to go. So I hope y'all love this look. Right now I'm feeling like Tina Turner, you know what I'm saying? So yes, I hope you like this hair, and I hope y'all try it. It's definitely easy, definitely cheap, and you're gonna love how it looks. I kept the length, and I only cut the hair to shape my face. I didn't cut too much. I kept the length, and it's gorgeous. I didn't put any product in this hair at all. No product, nothing, not even oil. I just wake up, take my bonnet off, and I just shake it, and this is it. I don't want to put any product on it because it might be too heavy and it might make the hair white or flaky, so I'm just going to leave it like this. No product is necessary. But yes, I hope y'all like it, and thanks for watching. See you next time very, very soon. Let's make a quick weave. So I need to do something to my hair real quick, and it's going to be with this hair, the purple pack, color C430, and it's 3C Whirly. I think that's the type of curl. It's 3C Whirly because they have different types of curls. So this is the Whirly curl, and this is from the purple pack. It has 4 bunch of hair, yeah. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I want to do an invisible part. Now don't laugh at my hair, okay? I braided my hair down. I wanted my part to be right here. I'm doing the invisible part, so I braided my hair away from the part to, you know, braid situation. I don't even know how I did it, how it ended up. Doesn't matter. Shield on my braids, on my hair, to protect my hair from the glue, because I'm gluing this in. I'm not going to sew it in. You can sew it in if you want to, but you can also glue it in. And I want to protect my hair. I'm going to use this wrapping strip on top of the protective shield, and then I'm going to put a regular wig cap on my head, and I'm going to sew around the perimeter of my head. Right, and I'm going to cut the excess cap off, and then I'm going to start gluing. Add some braided hair to my braids to make them stronger, and also to ensure that my hairstyle lasts longer. So I add some braided hair to my braids, and again I'm doing it's been a while. Nobody wears invisible parts anymore because we have closures now, but hey, I'm doing an invisible part today, so let's go. So the protective shield comes in black or white, it doesn't matter, does not matter. So I'm just going to take the top off, and I'm going to apply a lot of this on my head. I might use both the black and the white, so I'm just covering my head with this black substance. Put some strips on here, some this is just an extra precaution. So to ensure that the glue doesn't damage your hair, it's optional. You go an extra step, and this will stick to your head because your head is wet. I mean your hair. I don't know why I keep saying your head. Your hair is wet, so the strip will stick with no problems, and it stretches. So just stick and stretch, and you pull it to wherever you need it to go, and then just rip off the excess, just like so. So I did one here. I'm just gonna do one in the middle, and that's it. My wig cap on. And this is only $1.99 at the beauty supply store. It's very inexpensive. Very, very, very cheap. So, yep, stretch it as far as it will go, because we are going to cut off the excess. So around the perimeter of the cap. Going this way, around, down, all the way around the needle, and you're going through the hair, right? There's no special way of sewing this. Okay, so I'm finished with that. That's the hardest part. Now we're moving on to the easiest part. My first pack out of my purple pack. Okay. So this is where I am with the first bundle. I'm going in with my second bundle. The hair is, I didn't know it would be this long, but it's very soft, very, very, very soft. I love the color. It's got little highlights. It's like a dark brown with some blonde highlights. So the first pack only took me to right there. So going in with my second pack, and I'm just going in the horseshoe pattern. I'm just going up, 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 up. So what I'm doing is measure from side to side, cut, and glue. That's all I'm doing. Measure, cut, glue, measure, cut, glue, measure, cut, glue. That's it. So I'm still on my third pack. This is the last piece from the third, but I just have this one left. So hopefully it will do the top of my head, I'm hoping. But the trick in doing the invisible part is to use this piece to cover this piece. So this track is exposed. We're going to use this track to cover it. So we're going right over top of that track to hide that track, and we're staying as close to this line. This line is our guide. So I'm laying this track on top, and it will hide the track on bottom. And then the next piece of track will go on top of that, and on top of that, and on top of that, and it will do that to both sides. So I'm going to do that right now. I'm going to start right there. Right, we're staying as close to that line as possible, because if I was to lay the track too far apart from that line, as the hair gets old, the style gets stale, then it starts to slide. So we don't want, and then it will be too much space right here. So put the track as close to that line as possible. So over time, when the hair starts to slide and the style starts to get old, it'll still look nice. So not too far from that line. So I'm going to place this track right on top of the other track, and I'm going this way, right? So I'm just going to cut off where I need to cut off. And then I'm going to put the glue, but we're not putting too much glue because we don't want the glue to seep through the track. It will get a lot messy. We don't want it to be messy, so I'm using a tiny bit of glue, not too much, because we don't want to mess. So I have my glue, and I'm going to try and cover right on top, so right there, and then I'm just gonna bring it across and glue. So right on top of the last one. What is that? As you can see. So just continue to go up. So I'm going to put the other track on top of that last track, right here, like so. Okay, and I'm going, yep, right to the back. So I'm definitely I'm doing all the tracks like that until I get right to the last tip of that line. So on top, right there. Using a little bit of glue, especially where you're going to lay that track at the start, right there, where that invisible part's going to be. We need a little bit of glue, not too much glue. That's why you have your spritz. The spritz will help make the hair tacky, so we don't need a lot of glue. So it's hard to see. So right on top, and then the excess hair go around like so, right? So you'll start to see your invisible line like so. You see? You get my point? You get the drift? So the same thing you do to this side, you'll be doing to this side, and then you have your invisible part. Voila. So let's do it. Alright, so I'm finished with this side. It's where I am. Now we have to move to the other side, and then we can close up that hole. But so far so good. I'm not really a fan of big curly hair. Y'all know I like my short hair, my short 27-piece, but I just wanted to try something different and see if I like it. So far so good. So this is the part of the hairstyle that takes the most work, takes the longest. Just work clean, work neat, and it will pay off. So as you can see my line, right? And I put my tracks right on top of each other, and I'm just gonna go over to this side and do the same thing I did over here, right? So I'm going to put that piece as close to like right there. You can see right there. I'm gonna start right there, and then I'll go up, 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 right? So let's do that. So measure and cut, measure and cut, measure and cut. And I'm taking it all the way around. All right, so I'm going right on top of that last piece. Very close to that line, right? And I'm going around. And I want to make sure that this part sticks first, so I just hold it right there for a while. I hold it, and then I can take my hair around. But I want to make sure that it doesn't go anywhere, so I just hold on to it for a while. Make sure it sticks. And I'm taking my other piece all the way around to the back. So you see that we're almost done. We're almost there. And because of the spritz, it sticks pretty quickly. It makes it very tacky, and I love the spritz. So as you can see, and then we're going right on top of that. Right on top. So right there. Sometimes I feel like this track is right on top of that. Right? And we're going all the way around, and we're going all the way up to the top. Alright? Alright. So by now you guys should be exactly where I am. You should be finished. This is my illusion part. I might have to go in with my scissors and clean it up a bit, but this is what it should look like, right? If you lay your tracks as close together as possible, then it should look like this. And remember, you're working as neat as possible, and we're using a little bit of glue. Especially where you're starting, the glue right here should not seep out. So use a little bit of glue as possible. So you should have a nice, neat line. So I'm left with just this part right here. I'm just going to close that up. And how I'm going to do that is I'm going to go around in a circle. This is all I have left. And I am very, 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 very scared. So I'm hoping that this little bit right here is going to close that hole up. If not, then I'm going to die. All right, so again, I'm just gonna put glue on this strip, and I'm just gonna go around in a circle and close it up. All right, and then I'll come back, and then we can cut and shape and fix it up.